Service members, federal agents, local law enforcement, school resource officers. It doesn't matter what uniform you wear. We as citizens endow our first responders with the responsibility to protect life. We have a moral obligation to provide those end users with the types of training that are specific to their needs. Protecting life in a moment of crisis requires incredible decision-making, incredible fortitude, and incredible training, ultimately. We believe that training should not be a scarce resource. It should be ubiquitous and available to everyone who needs it, whenever and wherever they are. And so we put software in the form of simulations at the point of need.
The need to be an expedient and expeditionary military is ever present. Street Smarts gives you the ability with a singular Pelican case to take your system anywhere you go in the world, whether it's a combat training center. On deployments, you can take it with you to CTC rotations, sets up in about 10 minutes, super portable, extremely user-friendly. Street Smarts solves the issue of allowing you to train at scale, at cost, on time. This allows them to maximize training while having a limited amount of resources, which plagues every single service branch that we have currently.
All right, guys, so we have about 30 minutes to knock out some training, so we're gonna maximize that time. I'm gonna run you through a couple scenarios that I created. These scenarios are gonna replicate some of the worst case scenarios you hopefully will not have to experience on deployment. The first one's gonna be an active shooter scenario. You're in theater, you're deployed, you're doing KLE. This is gonna be an example of you working alongside a partner nation, and then one of those people that you've been working alongside has now turned into an insider threat and is an active shooter. Kelly, if you can get them set up, and then I'll bring up the scenario.
Street Smarts gives the leadership and the lead trainers the autonomy to run their own training to meet their training requirements. With our custom authoring tool, that allows the end users to be able to customize and create or recreate a very specific scenario.
Bulldog 3, this is Bulldog Maine. We have reports of civilians on scene, and the shooters last reported wearing local law enforcement clothing.
Once Nick put the headset on, we were able to transport him to a completely different environment, something that was completely unfamiliar to him, and it forced his rapid reaction responses. It forced him to be able to survey his surroundings and be able to make and provide hasty responses and reports.
Hands, let me see your hands. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. Bulldog 3, I did have rounds fired in engagement. One threat down.
Whether it was a catastrophic event or whether it was a successful mission, we have the ability to recreate that. Now we can train it to the rest of our forces and show them what right looks like or what wrong looks like. So now it becomes our muscle memory.
So we're gonna go into the video replay of your scenario. You start to PI, identify the threat, immediately engage the threat, and then made the appropriate reports you needed to me. So again, overall, your response time was good.
The data that Street Smarts collects and allows the end user to build their readiness and assessment metrics. Street Smarts helps you complete the requirements at the baseline level for those individual tasks. They're training to the standard of success while they're aiming for excellence. This will provide them better outcomes, better performance, and mission success.
In a world with increasing demands for operational readiness, we believe that high-quality, data-driven training is the best leading indicator of real-world outcomes. The evolving threat landscape necessitates that we prepare for it. Our products provide a comprehensive training solution to ensure that our first responders are ready for whatever comes next.